Hey there, UltiZeta here! Welcome back to more Let's Play Shadow of the Colossus. In the last episode, we killed somebody. Do I remember who? I think it was Turtle Man? Anyways, let me go check and see what the statue is of the next person we're going to be fighting. You're who I died and killed. Okay, it's one of the snakes. I started editing the episodes, and I got to the episode where I was like, wait, there are 3 snakes? And I didn't realize, because, like, when I'm thinking of the snakes, there's 2 of them who are associated with sand. One of them burrows through the sand, like, Bulgara from Zelda Wind Waker, I guess? I don't know. And the other one flies through the air above sand, kind of like Twin Mold from Majora's Mask. I don't know. Zelda comparisons is what my brain comes to, I guess. And so when I was thinking of, like, the snakes, I was, like, thinking of those 2, and then I was like, wait, there's a 3rd one? I don't remember that, because I, like, was, for whatever reason, not thinking of the Leviathan, the water snake, as a snake when I was saying all that. But, I don't know. Just popped in my head. Also, it's a new session, my 3rd session of this game, and I've understood something. Maybe. Hello? Excuse me. I got told that you pray at the shrines. At the collapsed statues, and that's how you get time attack. I just want to show that this exists. Why do you keep making a mockery of me, game? This is the pray button. I don't understand. Like, there were things that I checked up on to specifically kind of make sure that, like, I was getting things accurate. And I double-checked time attack and how you access it, and it said just pray at the broken statues that you come across. Maybe there's something I'm still just not understanding about it, but, like, I don't know, it's confusing to me. Maybe it really isn't a thing that you can do on a first playthrough. I don't know. Or maybe I'm just really fucking stupid. I mean, there's only so many buttons. Nothing's happened. Okay. Well. Whatever. I would try and do another thing, but, like, it would take a little bit of time and also kind of... At this point, I don't trust what I'm reading about how you activate some of these things. I don't know. Regardless, remember when I went to go to a Colossus corpse and I was just like, hey, look, here's just like dead colossi. You can go check them out here. And I was looking at it and I was like, oh, you can just kind of come here. No, you can go back to them and you can refight them that way as well. Just in existence, and it's apparently called reminiscence mode. And it puts like a sepia filter over the fight, but otherwise it's just the same fight. So it just seems to be a way to refight the Colossi without having to deal with time attack. So that's neat, but I don't trust the ability, because, like, apparently you're supposed to pray at it again, and it's like, okay, but I'm supposed to pray at the statues in order to get time attack mode, and that's not working either, so I don't know what's going on. So I give up. I wasn't going to be doing them anyway, because it's whatever, but it still is just immensely confusing to me. Apparently we're going this way. that away. Which I think means that this is going to be... The guy we're fighting is going to be the cave one, not the one that flies above the sand. Where am I right now? I've been to that. And that one too. Important to know which of these I've been to and which of these I haven't. According to this, there might be a lizard on, I think, this rock? Based on the map I'm looking at? I don't know, like usual, I've got, like, time to kill in this episode for a little bit. I'm okay to do a little bit of examinationing. Nice jump, Wander. Well, I don't see a lizard up here. But I also might be a little too north. I don't know, it's hard to tell based on the map that I have. I'm just looking at landmarks more than anything. I'm running alongside my horse. So special. I don't know. Lizards that aren't at shrines are just kind of hard to guess based on the map. Because it really could kind of be anything. And to an extent, I'm not sure I care enough to keep searching. So you know what? I'm just gonna go find one at a shrine instead. If I want to kill a lizard, I can do that there. I don't need to meander around and waste everyone's time. Yeah. It's hard to tell. When I don't have, like, visual representation of the exact area, like, an actual, like, game screenshot of, like, right here, then it doesn't really help me, you know? I have a map of the location, but it still requires me looking, and honestly, I just don't care enough. I know I'm not getting them all anyway. It's mainly just a... Again, the main reason why I do it is just because it's like, it gives me something to do a little bit more on the way to these Colossi, because otherwise it's just sort of a straight path, to an extent. I don't know. Like, obviously, there are twists and turns. But it still helps things not be, you know, just a straight shot. However, like I said, I'm much more willing to go for the lizard at shrines because, you know, that's a guaranteed lizard at a shrine. Okay, well. Aggro doesn't like this hill. That's okay, I can go around it. It's fine, it's fine. Is this fruit? It is fruit. Sure, why not? I mean, like, I'm not going for fruit, but if they're gonna put a tree on my pathway, and I'm not gonna say no. Especially because Colossi are starting to get a little more, like, hurting me at times. So it can't really hurt, you know, to have more health. Alright. Now, where was that thing? Behind this giant rock, I think? Yeah. Yeah. Whee! Alright. Oh. Yay! We got it without killing the lizard. Lizard friend. Hooray. I'm getting better with my shots. Aggro's butt is doing weird things. Alright. Sword out. Where are we going? Still just that direction. And away we go. Come on. Go on. You can do it, Aggro. Here. Go. Right over this way. More or less. Looks like there's like 5 lizards around here. I don't care about doing that search. I don't need to be a lizard murderer. So... Oh, hey. Well, I don't need to be a lizard murderer, but I can still murder... I can still try and take the tail off of a second one. They're gonna be giving another shrine right here. I'm not gonna say no to this. So where is it? There it is. I didn't hit it. Ah, no. I only knocked it down. I thought it was a pretty good shot, but evidently... That one just knocked it down. Well, that one killed it. Unfortunately, I am a little bit of a lizard murderer. But it's okay. I'm a lizard myself. I know when it isn't okay to kill a lizard. Clearly. Alright. That direction? No. More like that direction? Well, there's really only one way to go, so... I think something that I'm realizing that's kind of funny is that I am getting a little less hesitant about going into fighting Colossi, because, like, when I started this Let's Play, I was freaking scared out of my mind. But as the session went on, the session's gone onwards, I've gotten a little more used to it. And I think a part of it is because I'm most familiar with the earlier Colossi. So, like, the vibe that I have is honestly that when I'm going into these ones, I'm just kind of a little more trepidatious than scared. Because I'm like, I don't... Like, with Big Turtle Guy, I was, like, I knew that I was going to be fighting that dude, but I didn't really remember, like, all the specifics of him. So, knowing him a little less, ironically, made me a little more, like... I guess it kind of distracted me. So I was like... Ow. It distracted me a little from, like, how I was supposed to handle things. Anyways, I think this guy is supposed to get him to ram into a pillar. Which is why I'm hanging out around here. Ow. Luckily, I can keep the camera centered on him. I know now when he'll be coming for me. This is freaky music. I don't recognize this song. Okay, here he comes. Am I supposed to be on aggro? I don't remember if that's, like, necessary, but Doreen seems to be implying it.
Aggro! Aggro! Aggro!
I mean, that's what I was... the problem I was trying to avoid, but aggro wasn't fucking moving! Aggro! Fucking...
Aggro! Aggro! Aggro!
Damn horse. I'm just gonna stay right here, because he can't come after me. And I keep taking lots of damage, and aggro's relatively close. So it seems like there's something I'm misunderstanding about... Well, the thing is, I haven't really gotten to try yet, because he does so much damage. Alright, I think I can take another hit now, if something happens. Okay. So, while being on aggro, evidently. Oh! Okay, so when you're riding aggro, he pokes his head out. Gotcha. Okay, I did get that, Dormine. I'm just bad at aiming. Quit backseating! And that's probably how we get him to crash into a thing. God, I am bad at aiming. Ow. Okay, so lesson learned on that front. Mash the run button until his eyes are poking out. Make sure aggro's going the approximate distance. Hit one of his eyes, please! There we go. There we go. Come on, aggro. Aggro, wander. Jesus Christ. Would you do a stab? Come on! Do a stab! Jesus Christ. Do a stab! What the fuck is going on? He's just wiggling. He's just wiggling. He keeps, like... Come on! There we go, Jesus Christ! That was rough. And potentially I was pressing the wrong button. I'm not sure. I mean, I did call for aggro at the end. But that was me pressing other buttons. I was like, am I remembering the right button? What's going on here? Either way, run! Luckily, I don't think that hindered us for, like, a phase difference. Like, so we don't get him to run into a pillar. Why did I think you get him to run into a pillar? I am genuinely shocked I didn't just get flat out eaten there. Never mind, I did get flat out eaten there. Quit staring at me with those big old eyes. Whatever, I guess I'll cut back to the second phase of that then. Or maybe I'll just keep it in because I know what I'm doing now. And practice will be better. And otherwise this episode's not going to be as long as I think it should. Get on him, please. I don't know why he's... Like, that second time his eyes weren't, like, available that much, so I don't know if that's just, like, a second phase faster thing. Or what? But yeah, that, you know. Okay. There we go. Okay, I think I was pressing the wrong button the first time. The question is it a forcibly multi-phase thing or not? It's forcibly multi-phase. Okay. Aggro. Okay. We go over there. Based on aim for Colossus mode. Alright. Okay, I think something was just a little weird last time. Because he ended his thing really rapidly. Okay. And go. And go. And go. And go. And go. And go. Much better the second time around. That's what happens when you learn a thing. It was quite the death animation, apparently. Ah! Like, we didn't even get to see his face, he just kind of, like... He didn't squirm or squiggle, he just was, like... He just kind of, like, unceremoniously stopped. But, you know, I suppose it's death. They don't have to be majestic. They're dying. Some of them can be majestic. Others of them can be, you know... normal. Normal death isn't majestic, it's just death. You just stop. But yeah, kind of like what I was saying. I think because there are elements of these later Colossi that I'm less familiar with a little bit, because I mostly remember the earlier ones the best, I think that, honestly, it's a weird thing where, like, the more I know, the more I am a little stressed. Whereas these ones, I'm kind of like, I kind of know what I'm supposed to do, and I am still a little fearful of them, but I'm less fearful because I'm like, well, I'm gonna have to figure things out. So it's like, I don't know. In the end, it's whatever. It's also, I'm probably just getting used to things more. An altar overlooks the lake. A guardian set loose, it keeps the flames alive. Okay. Well, we'll get to see who that is in the next episode of Let's Play Shadow of the Colossus. So, that's fun. One thing I want to see in editing, me fighting that guy and me dying to him, because, like, I saw I took damage, and my health bar didn't deplete, so I'm wondering what actually happened. Did I get just consumed by the sand or something? Did I get hit a second time? I'm not debating the fact that I died. I'm just, like, wondering, like, what actually killed me there? That's what I'm wondering. But, oh well. See you guys next time.